Welcome to Philip Marigo YouTube channel, the page of great inspiration. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Inspiration is all about life. And this is what I want us to discuss today, guided by the topic of the road to greatness. The most tragic life, the worst life to live, is life without a dream. Actually, life without a dream is not worth living. Life of not thinking about your better tomorrow and better future is not worth living. Life dream is basically the wish that one has in their life in regard to settling down, having adequate money, property, good and happy family that is not lacking anything. A vision, a wish, a desire that one feels to live in the fullest, a life with power, authority, and influence, a life of being felt and respected in the society and by people, the life of greatness. In most cases, many people wish themselves very good lives. And to achieve this kind of life, it all begins with a dream. So you can imagine how tragic it is if you are leading and living a life that is dreamless. But then, there is always the distance, a gap between you and your dream, between you and your goals, between you and your vision, between you and your desire, between you and whatever kind of good life you have ever wished. There is a gap. There's a distance. In simple terms, there is a journey to walk through from where you are, whom you are, and what you have to reach your goal, to reach that greatness that you have ever wished. There is a journey. For this matter, we shall entitle this journey as the road to greatness. I want to prepare you psychologically that the road to greatness is very rough and difficult, especially to those who don't know what I'm about to tell you here. For us to know this, we shall be guided by steps, and there are 6 basic types of environments that you will encounter on your road to greatness, that you must know how to deal with them, else you will never achieve your dream and your greatness, and you may simply end up living a mediocre or simple type of life that you actually don't deserve to live. We shall therefore deal with one by one to create awareness so that we reach our life goals, dreams, greatness, and fulfilled lives. Before we handle one by one environments, it's good to point out that these environments are all negative, inclined types of environments that deter, that pull you back, that fight you so ruthlessly so that you don't meet or reach your life goals. They drain your emotional energy and may easily kill your determination and subsequently kill your dream and the greatness in you, leading you to live a very miserable and fulfilled life. You know, negativity destabilizes your mindset, distorts your focus, diverts your positive attention and intentions, and ditches you to a different kind of life which is very miserable, that is life with funny experience that you don't deserve to live. And now it's good to know that these environments, you live with them. You can't be away with them. Don't hide from them. What you need is to disarm their negativity and shield yourself from their hostility, so that you may reach your goals. Now let's start handling an environment after the other. We shall start with the environment of relatives. There are some relatives that can deter you, that can actually come with chains, locks, gates, barriers, bars, and anything to deter you, to stop you from reaching your goals, regardless of how big and great dreams you carry in yourself, whether written or in your mind. Why relatives first? And who are these relatives first? Relatives could be your parents, could be your brothers, could be your sisters, could be your uncles, your aunts, your nieces, your nephews. Name them. Any relative. These are the closest people that you always live with, the closest people that you actually need to count on, the closest people that you actually need to really think about whenever there comes a time for you to think about your greatness. You are always with them. But some of them happen to be a thorn in your flesh. They happen to carry the locks to your dreams. They carry very dangerous weapons to slash down your dreams, to tell you you can't, you're not enough, you're not good enough to achieve that which you think you're thinking about. Why? Maybe there is how they've been born and brought up. There's the cultural background that they are used to, where they were born, how they live, and they believe probably in their generation, in their relationships, and name them, those kind of things. If this is the kind of life you should live, the low class life, the life that is not fulfilled, the life that is imitated, the life that does not actually belong to you. And now when you try to raise your hand to move or to jump out of this circle, that I call it poverty circle or poverty cycle, whereby the poverty cycle is mostly on relatives, they lives in relative kind of an environment, where you are used, or your generation is used to poverty, a certain circle that they go round. You are born in a poor family, you are taken to a poor school, you get poor grades, these poor grades gives you a poor job, and because of this poverty you get married from a poor family again, you give birth to poor children again, and the cycle continues. It's called poverty cycle. And now when you come to realize there's some greatness that you carry in yourself, and you try to raise your head to jump out of this poverty cycle, because of the cultural the usefulness to this poverty by your relatives, when you try to raise your hand, they come up with some kind of weapon to slash you down, to tell you, let's live here, this is where we're used to. They're very close to you. Some relatives will start telling you, oh, you started thinking that you are better than us, you won't make it, you're not going far, you are not enough for this. This is what you're used to. What is this you're bringing to us? This is our culture. This is how we live. And when you try to jump out, they slash you off. They may kill your dream right on your road to your greatness, right on your road to reach your goals. But there's how to deal with them. One, don't buy into their negativity. Don't try to buy into the negativity. Don't allow yourself to be infected with their toxic negativity. Whatever you do, don't bow to their level. There is their level and there is the greatness in you. Don't bow to their level. Maintain your emotional distance, but don't ignore them. But at the same time, try to always show them that you are not glad with how they're handling you in regard to killing of your dream. Don't try to stop them from being negative, because you will be pumping them with more energy to amplify their negativity against you. There is this tendency, the natural tendency, that things propel themselves against the current. Even fish goes against the water current. Yeah. So some negative people go against the positive current. If you try to argue with them, you are pumping them with propulsion power to go more against you, to disappoint you, and probably kill your dream and your greatness. Stop arguing with them, because they'll be more hostile on you. Remember, these people are probably locked into a negative mindset, and that should not be your problem. They always have a demanding nature, and they always put pressure on those who are close to them, especially the relatives, and they demand love, respect, and attention. Yet, they don't offer emotional support to you, especially in regard to your dreams. Limit your expectations when dealing with them. Imagine, they can even play cards just to frustrate you when they see you're moving forward, regardless of their discouragement. They can decide even to form a group to promise you something that they might support you in your dream, just to play those cards and ensure they bring you down, they frustrate you. So as much as you may expect from them, limit your expectations. Avoid too much reliance on them. Be careful committing yourself also to them. Don't overcommit themselves. Don't give a commitment to what they demand, because it may end up rendering your journey short towards your dream. Acknowledge their comments without endorsing what they are saying. That avoids argument. You acknowledge what they say, but don't endorse it. Don't commit yourself to whatever they say. Don't give loaded reactions, because when you give a loaded reaction, someone may come and attacks you. You cannot do this. We have seen many try. Our family is like this. Don't give back a harsh response to them, because it will trigger argument, and this argument will definitely start frictioning your mind to waste your energy to do what. Don't give loaded reactions. You can't change their personality, but you might neutralize their poisonous outlook. By the end of the day, they're your family members. There's nothing much you can change about it. The second environment is your friends. Your friends, remember, these are people who know you. They know your behaviors. They know how you've been doing things together. So every friend, the negative friends, those who have some ill intentions in your life that you may not know who exactly they are, by the way, these are kind of people who will try to tell you, by the way, we know you, we know your powers, we know your abilities, we know your do's and don'ts. So whatever you are telling us you want to start, that's not doable. We know the kind of person you are. You're not good enough yet. You cannot make this, man. We've seen many. They even start counting for you. So and so trying this, they failed. So and so trying this. But what they don't know is that you are not the so and so that tried that and failed. And probably if whoever failed tried again, they would have succeeded probably. So these friends will use the closeness that they have with you to deter you. Actually, they will bring some funny weapons with them. You can see what they're holding. A very big log, actually, with the nails on it, to down your dreams, to kill your dreams, to hit you hard, because they will use the advantage of the closeness that you've given to them, so that you may believe you may believe in them. So be very careful that friends don't kill your dreams. How do you go about them? One, give yourself a break. Set boundaries between you and a corrosive negative friend. That's how you give yourself a break. Keep some distance to avoid being overwhelmed by their toxicity. This poisonous idea, this poisonous conviction, this poisonous pumping of things into your mind that you can't do it. We know you very well. What this deterring you, trying to distort discussions that regard your greatness. Keep some distance. Give yourself a break. You need a space where you can clear your head after those rotten things being pumped into your mind by your negative friends. Take a break. It's not a must that you return every call or text immediately. Don't argue with them. If someone calls you, it's not a must you return. Unless this person is calling you to pump your positivity, to pump your passion, to encourage you to drive or to propel your goals or your journey towards meeting your dreams or your goals or your greatness. If you are annoyed with that difficult friend, take some time to collect your thoughts and respond when you are sober. When you are calm enough, that's the time you can respond, so that you don't create argument with them, because they will spoil your mood. They will end up sitting on your dream. They may end up draining your energy or something like that. Avoid exposing everything to your negative friend. Some people take advantage of the closeness they are with you, and when you expose the plans, the vision, the dream, the wish, the desire that you have in your life, they take advantage, and actually they take now the greatest weapon to hammer you down, to kill it, because they want you to live in the same level. Probably you've been living a funny life with them, and now they've realized that you want to move a step ahead, because a dream whose time has come is like labor pain. Yeah, you cannot avoid it. You have to give birth. You can imagine someone telling you, no, you can't do this, yet you've calculated, you've seen, you've actually visualized on how great you're gonna be if you take this dream into action, and now someone is busy here discouraging you. If you keep off the negativity, the negative friends, arguments with them, this will reduce the discouragements that may come from your negative and corrosive friends. Don't feel pressured to invite them for lunch or coffee. You have a choice to make. And when you must go and hang out with them, try to do so in group settings, so that you don't deal with them one-on-one. They're your friends also, and they're not 100% negative. You may need them also, but move around, be with them wisely, because they may end up just pumping negativity into your mind, draining your energy and discouraging you and killing your dreams, and you may end up even falling their own prey. The third environment that we're gonna arrive here with, that you will meet on your road to success, is pessimists. Pessimists, these are people who don't believe in any positivity, in any possibility, in any achievability, in any. They're very negative. These are generalized people. It's not a matter that they are your friends or they are relatives, but these are people in the society. They are pessimists. They believe that it's not possible. Achieving something great is not possible. Starting a new thing is not possible. They are very negative. You will always meet these people in your life. As you walk around, as you try to do something in your life, as you try to raise your head, they will always discourage you and tell you it's not possible. It's not doable. They might be senior or junior or average. They might be wherever they are. But they will always stand on your way to kill your dream, to tell you it's not possible. You can't make it. You're not good enough. You are too young. We've seen many try and they failed. They will see what they will give all manner of reasons to make you believe in them and conform to their negativity and live at their level. They will come with axes to cut down your dreams, to kill your dreams, to kill your vision. Some even may even descend to even kill you even physically. They are pessimists. What you do with this kind of people to live with them, hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. It's very easy, to slide into anger and frustration when dealing with the pessimists because they're always negative. And here you are with your dream, which is very positive. These are two opposing powers. And negative response steps up their negativity so that they may even be more hostile and violent to you to actually prove what they are saying against you. Don't argue with them. Hold your tongue and listen. Just listen to them. And when they realize you won't respond to them as they expected, they will look for a way as somewhere to go and dispose those aggregants that overwhelms and that covers and that they carry so much. Yeah. So maintain your inner peace because the achievement of your dream requires inner peace. It's very important. Don't take some comments personal when they talk about them. When they comment something about you, don't take those comments personal. They're just giving out what is in them. And there's now the greatness in you. These are two different things. So they might be doing so because they're angry, and they're being angry, they're being annoyed, they're being frustrated is none of your business. So some of things that they emit through their mouth, through their actions, don't take them personal. Yeah? Because most of them are tactless and reckless in whatever they say. If you take everything personal from what they say, you'll be frustrated. It will be too bad for you. It will drain off your energy that is propelling you to your greatness. So listen to them without judgment, and you never know, they might be carrying some points that may even assist you somewhere on your journey to success. So whatever they say, just listen, don't argue with them. Then take the sense and leave the nonsense. And if you must respond, then keep it to the objective and don't be emotional when responding to them, because it will trigger some argument that may kill your passion, your drive, your energy, or something like that. Take the sense and leave the nonsense.